Good evening and welcome to high school football and the start of the 2010 prep season. This is WKTV, your local sports authority for Wyoming, Kentwood, and Gaines Township. My name is Paul Cableman, my partner is Mike Mall, and we're here at Eagles Stadium in Grand Rapids Christian, where the Eagles play host to the South Christian Sailors tonight. It looks like the Sailors will be kicking off, putting the foot to the ball, which should be number... I couldn't quite. Is it number 82, Nathan Dornbos?
It's hard to see.
No, he's on the sideline here. It must be 88, Jordan Mulder.
23.
Oh, okay, I missed that one. Brandon Haan, that makes more sense. Okay, and we're trying to read the numbers of the guys that are deep for the Eagles. It looks like number 2, which is Jalen Staten, and I believe it's number 6, Kevon Frazier. The ball's going to go into the end zone. Haan, known for his foot, is going to force the Eagles into settling for a touchback, and they'll start at their own 20-yard line.
Yeah, I watched him play the last year at Caledonia against them, and he had quite a few of those that night.
Yeah, he's got a good foot. Somebody ought to be able to use him at the next level, I would think. Back in punt formation again is number 23, Brandon Haan. And he can kick a punt just as far as he can kick a field goal, if not further. Good snap. Gets the kick off. It's high end over end kick. It's going to hit at about the 12, and it's going to roll into the end zone, so it'll be a touchback. In essence, a 55-yard kick by Haan.
Not too bad.
No. There's some pros that would be envious of that. So that's going to bring up 4th and 19 for the Sailors now and put them back in punt formation. Not what they wanted right now with 2:43 remaining in the first quarter, down 17-0 already.
Well, Christian only has one man back, a single back on the return. It makes you wonder if they're going to try to go for it here. Nope, dropping back.
Haan puts a foot to it. And it's going to hit about the 43 and roll out of bounds inside the 40. So another beautiful punt by Haan. Looks like they're going to spot it at the 36. That's a 53-yard kick there.
My goodness.
He's averaging 54 yards.
That's
not bad.
No.
He could play on about any team doing that. So 2:11 to go here in the first quarter. 24-0. Nice pass by Wieringa out here in the right flat to 23. Brandon Haan, I believe. Yeah, Haan picks it up. And it's a first down for the Sailors out to the 37-yard line. 17. Look at the replay here. 17-yard pickup. Watch this replay now. Wieringa. Oh. No. So 1:11 to go now here in the opening quarter. South's going to be forced to punt once again. The 4th and 20 at their own 27. Trailing 24-0 already here in the first quarter. The Eagles will have an opportunity to put some more points on the board. Well, Coach Don Fellows in his first year for Grand Rapids Christian has sure got to be liking what he's seeing tonight.
South has one player show up. Here he comes out there. They were doing some counting, trying to figure out if they were or not.
They're going to get a delay here pretty soon if they're not quick. Okay, the snap's good.
Ooh.
Oh, Haan just got it up. Oh, nice
What
long
a kick.
punt. It hits it about inside the 20, and it's going to roll dead at about the 4-yard line. Holy cow.
Wow.
69-yard punt unofficially by Mr. Haan, Brandon Haan, with what a leg.
And that was almost blocked, too. There was a hand that almost got to it, and he still got it out of there with that leg.
They're going to call it the 3-yard line. That is a 70-yard punt.
Well, so much for that 54-yard average.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Those are game stats for a lot of people.
Yeah, absolutely. And on South side, we've got 49 yards passing for the first quarter, but they've had a tough time on the ground. They've only had 2 plays for a positive yardage on the ground.
Yeah, so they're in the negative yardage.
Yeah, they've had a couple of sacks besides.
Yeah. So starting the second quarter, Haan puts a foot to it, and it's going to go in the end zone once again. We're getting used to this one.
I don't think we're going to see any more kick returns
We
tonight,
may
Paul.
not. We haven't seen one yet. The only one that was fielded, the guy's knee was on the ground when he caught it.
So there were no yards at all.
Well, once again, welcome back to WKTV, your high school sports authority for West Michigan, covering games for Wyoming and Kentwood. Sailors at the 4-yard line of the Eagles with an opportunity to punch 6 in here. Wieringa drops back. He dumps it off. He's got a man back, and he's in for a touchdown. South Christian. That is Brandon Haan. Haan from 4 yards out from Wieringa. Watch the replay as Haan was actually pretty well covered.
Yes, he was.
But he made a nice play on it. It was a well-thrown ball, and Haan will now, they're going to go for 2, and that's probably a good decision.
Yep.
Brandon Haan, number 23, will be putting his foot into it. Looks like deep for the Eagles, number 11, Nathan Thompson, and I believe it's 17, Willie Sawyer.
So far, they haven't even had to look at the ball on the kickoffs.
Haan kicks it, and it's going to hit the goal line and go in the end zone.
He was pretty sure it was going to go. If that takes a backwards bounce, it's
They're
a live
in trouble.
ball.
Yes, it is. That's a dangerous way to move off the ball because, like Mike said, all the Sailors have to do is grab that ball and they've got to score. So that'll bring up should be third down.
Yes, it is. Should be the last play of the half, I would think, here, unless it's an incomplete pass.
Oh, Haan's got it! He may go! He's got a couple of guys to beat, and they trip him up.
Call timeout quick. Call timeout quick.
They stopped the clock because of the first down with 4.8 seconds to go. Beautiful pass from Wieringa to Haan. Brought the Sailor fans to their feet. Watch this. It's just kind of a quick hitter here. Ball spotted at the 29 of Christian. Watch this replay. He's got Haan out there. Haan makes a nice grab on the fingertips. Fastest defender, but he's got 2 guys beating in on him, and they finally haul him down at the 29-yard line. That's a 52-yard pickup to Brandon Haan. 1st and 10 for the Sailors, and they did burn a timeout, which you made the call on, Mike.
They are going to try, Paul, a 46-yard field goal.
Haan's got the leg to do it. If they can get the blocking, they may be able to convert here. They need all the points they can get.
Absolutely. He's got to get it high enough, though.
Snap, it's a good snap. The kick
He
is
did.
up, and he's got the distance.
Oh,
and it's just to the
wide
left.
left.
Oh.
He definitely had the leg to get it
That's
there.
a shame. 46 yards out. Haan just misses the field goal. So that brings us to the end of the first half, where the score, believe it or not, Grand Rapids Christian 44, South Christian 12.
For downs they have all night,
They've
though.
had, I think, one other one where they had 3rd and 5, and the rest of them have been long. But you got to give the credit to the Eagle defense because they have been all over the. Nice pass! Oh! Haan saw him coming.
He took a lick after he dropped that one.
He had it in his hands, but he looked at the receiver or the D-back.
Mitch DeVries had a beat on him.
That'll bring up 4th and 5. That's too bad because that would have been a nice play.
And they've hit on that a couple times
Yes,
tonight,
they
right
have.
over the middle like that to Haan.
Haan's back in punt formation from his own 33. If he kicks it like he normally does, he'll put the ball inside the 10-yard line. We got a
timeout, Christian.
They don't have it. And they get 3 per half.
Yep, 3 per half. Yep, started again.
3 per game. Okay. I'm confusing basketball and
Now,
football.
I was going to say, we're putting that other sport in here.
Yes, we are. So with 11:10 to go here in the third quarter, the Eagles blow their first time out of the second half, leading 44-12, as the Sailors are about ready to punt the ball for, I believe, the fourth time tonight. Haan has kicked 55, 54, and 69 yards unofficially in his 3 previous boots. Just under 60 yards a grip.
Man.
Be interesting to see where he lands in college, because somebody's going to use his foot. It's a kind of sidewinder kick. It's short at about the 37, or 27 rather, and he's pulled down inside the 35. So a 40-yard kick there, but he didn't have time to get it out. He had to kick it sideways because it would have been blocked otherwise. He did a good job just getting it off.
Even a line drive kick, and it still goes 40 yards.
8 on both sides of the ball, and you know that makes a huge difference at this level.
Yes, it does. And exactly as we said, in the key positions. I mean, it's one thing, you know, nothing against linemen. It's one thing if you've got linemen returning, but if you've got your quarterback and your running backs and your receivers, you've got something going.
You're right. All right, Haan's going to put a foot to it, and it's a short kick, especially by his measure. And it's fielded at about the 14, fumbled, but fallen on by 28, that being Devarius Collier. So Christian will put the ball in play. Sort of 5, but a long 5. Wait, just killing time here. Bad snap. He picks it up, and he's going to try and he's sacked for a loss.
Sack.
33, no.
23.
23, Brandon Haan with a sack. His cry is dropped way back inside the 5-yard line, right at the 3. Watch this replay, yep. Ten-yard loss on the sack.